So good morning, folks. As it's written on the screen, rename yourself as roll number underscore name. So for example, my name is Ansh, so 3 underscore Ansh. There is one rule for today. It's only speak in English. Whatever, okay? You're answering, giving me suggestions, cracking jokes, whatever it is, only and only speak in English. It is very important for today. Okay, and why am I doing this is because in 2 to 3 years time you are going to be in junior colleges. In 4 years time you're going to be in colleges, and there speaking English is very important. So we're going to be starting practicing from now. Even if you make mistakes, there are no problem. We'll make mistakes now, but in some years you'll be fluent in English and you'll be very confident. All right, so with this we begin today's class. Just a minute. Okay, so before I begin, I want to tell you why we are learning this. Okay, math in real life. So on the screen, I have two photos of two structures. First one on the left hand side is very common. Everybody knows this. So can anyone just put in the chat box or quickly come off mute and tell me what is the first structure in the photo? This one over here.
Bhaiya, can I?
Bolo, Aditya. Yeah, go ahead.
Pyramid of Giza.
Absolutely. Yeah. So in the chat box also, I'm seeing a lot of replies. So yeah, it is the Pyramid of Giza, which is in Egypt. Okay. And on the right hand side, we have two structures. Now, these are not real buildings, these are imaginary buildings. Like it is a graphical interface of a building made by an architect. But both of these structures have certain differences in them. Okay, they don't look similar. And the reason behind this is a pyramid. So it's in the name, okay, a pyramid. Okay, it's a twin tower, Sujal. Yeah. So it is not the twin tower, but yeah, they are twin towers. So first of all, if you look at the left hand side pyramid, we have something like this. We have three faces over here like this. And by my drawing, okay, yeah. So if you look closely, you will see something like this, okay, a triangle if you look at from the front, okay, and it is somewhere like this, a pyramid. It is a 3D triangle, basically a three-dimensional triangle, which is a pyramid. On the right side, if you see the buildings, I'll draw one straight line like this. This is not a straight, but just assume it is a straight line, okay, like this, okay. So if I take lines over here like this, I get a basic structure of a building. Oh God, okay, yeah, I get a basic structure of a building. Okay, my voice is breaking. Just a minute. I'll just keep my video off for some time. Can you folk hear me now clearly? Just give me a thumbs up or put it in the chat box because I can't see your faces. Anyway,
भैया आप कुछ बोल रहे हो क्या?
आई थिंक आप म्यूट पे हो।
आई थिंक नहीं, म्यूट पे ही है भैया।
think I mute him. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll just undo everything. आपको फिर से बताता हूँ. ठीक है. Hey, we are ठीक है. All right. Yeah. So we are looking at these two photos of two structures. One is a pyramid on the left side. On the right side, we have two buildings. Okay. और अगर नीचे, if you look at over here, I have drawn a basic pyramid. बहुत basic है. And over here, I've drawn two buildings. They're not buildings, they're rectangles. But my point is that if you combine lines, okay. So if you look at over here, this is a line. If you look over here, this is also a line. Okay. So is this, and so is this, and so is this. So my point is, if you combine lines in specific angles or specific ways, you can create n number of shapes you want. Okay. So if this is a basic line, I'll just change the color, sub red again. Okay. If you take this line over here, for example, uske upar aur ek line bana and this over here, I get a triangle. But if I take the same line I draw it like this, I get a square. So today what we're going to be learning is we are starting with geometry. So geometry is nothing but the study of shapes. And why do we study shapes is because all around you, the mobile you're handling right now, the computer I'm using, everything has a shape. A shape is nothing but a structure of an object. And that shape is created because we have basic lines as a parameter. So basically what designers or engineers do is we define certain things in our lives and we gave them names, and using those names we created more things. For example, somewhere 10,000 years ago, a man picked up a stick, lakdi ka. It was a wooden stick from a tree, and he saw that it was straight in shape. So let's say he gave it a line, it gave it a name which is line. Okay. And then he took two sticks and put them one on top of the other like this. Then he took one more stick and put it like. Then he got something known as a stack of line, like a stack of wood. So basically, using a single line, we can create any shape we want. All right. So we're going to be using a line to create shapes today. And why is it important is because all over the world you see shapes of buildings, shapes of objects. You can create new objects, you can design new shapes. And this is why geometry is important in real life. It is all around you. Okay, your shape of your room, the shape of your cupboard, every single thing. So this is why we are learning this geometry today. Okay, it's very easy. There's nothing, just you have to imagine how it would look. So imagination is very important in today's lecture. There is nothing technical as much as it is in algebra. So basics of geometry. So this is a point. Okay, a point. Can anyone come off mute and tell me what do you understand by a point? It's on the screen.
A dot.
Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, a dot. All right. So basically we use a dot. Dot is actually the singular structure. It's the basic structure in geometry. जैसे हमारे इसमें atoms और electrons होते हैं ना, atoms in a human body. The same way a point is the basic unit in geometry. And by using a point, we are going to create all shapes. And how are we going to create is now I'm going to show you how. So point is an atom. ऐसे सोचो, इसे दिमाग में रखो. That a point is an atom. So using that point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one point here. After that, I'm going to place another point, then another point, then another. ऐसे करते जाऊंगा मैं. I'll place n number of points like this, one after the other, and I'll get a new shape. And that shape is called as a line. Line is nothing but combination of points. All right. So kaise I'll show you once again. It's a very important thing. I have a point like this. So I combine many more points like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay. So if you combine it nicely, you'll understand that a line is nothing but a collection of points. So these are points over here. And we represent a line like this. All right. So we have one point. If you multiply it, we get a line. All right. So point is an atom. A line is like the tissue of a muscle or something like that. So we go to the next part now, which is, okay, this is still a line over here. So what I'm going to do is, as in the pyramid, we had a point. We combined many points to create a line. And now I'm going to take many lines to create a shape. So here I'm going to take one basic line, one more line, and one more line. So which is this shape now? Anyone just come off mute because I can't see you folks.
A triangle.
Yeah, thank you so much, Radha. Yeah, it is a triangle. So basically, if you combine a lot of lines in specific ways, okay, specific ways is very important, you get a shape. So this is a triangle. Yeah. Now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to create one more new shape. All right. So I'm going to place 4 lines like this. So what do I get now? What is the name of this shape?
Square.
Yeah. Thank you, Radha. Yeah. So it is a square or it is a rectangle. So let's say it is a rectangle because I put it a rectangle in this PPT. So this is a rectangle. Okay. So by using lines, we create shapes. So point tha first, point ke baad line, line after line, I have shapes. So now I'm going to do one more thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to do right now. So basically, I have a rectangle, but I want to modify it. I want to make it even better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more lines to the rectangle to create a new shape. Okay. So like this. Okay. So now what is this? Have you ever seen this shape in life? Yeah, Ramesh, go ahead.
Cube.
Thank you so much. You're absolutely right. So it is a cube. Okay. So this is a cube. So basically what I have done is I've used a single point. I combined many points to create a line. I combined many lines to create a shape. And then I kept on modifying the shape to create different shapes. Okay. पहले a triangle था, then I had a rectangle, then I have a cube. So my basic point is by using geometry, by using only lines, we can design anything, we can draw anything in this world. जो भी मन में आए वो draw कर सकते हैं, and we can make create it. So this is the basics. These are the basics of engineering. All right. So there are different names to all of these things. There are various names. There are always names in engineering. Everything is defined, so it's easier for people to remember. And you have actually, I think you all have heard about these names. So the first is 1D. 1D. 1D means one dimension. So what is dimension? I'll tell you later. It is not important. What you have to remember right now is a point is 1D, one dimensional. It means that it only exists in one dimension. What one dimension means, I'll tell you later. A shape here is 2D. It is two-dimensional, and a cube is 3D, which is three-dimensional. So I think you must have heard about what 3D means. You must have heard this word 3D somewhere. This word over here. Have you ever heard this? 3D. This thing is 3D. Or the movie is 3D. Yeah, Prince.
Yes.
Where have you heard it?
Yes.
Theaters. Isha, what is theaters?
Sorry, theater.
Acha, theater. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. So yeah, you must have heard this word 3D in theater. Wow. Okay. So basically, what 3D means is it is three-dimensional. So basically, when you watch a movie called any 3D movie, Avengers or Iron Man or any other thing, you have to wear goggles. And then after that, it seems like the characters on screen are real, as if they are coming towards you. So that is what 3D means. Oh, sorry, Piyusha, that was not for you. Sandesh, you can leave at 11 o'clock. No problem. So, okay. For theater, okay. So this word 3D means is, it's very easy. There's nothing new in it. So basically, it is anything which you think is coming to life. So basically, let's say I have one line over here like this, X. And let's say that line is X. Okay. I'll take one more line. This is Y. And then I'll take one more line, but this line, these are 90 degrees to each other. Okay, so this angle is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. I'm going to take one more line which is 90 degrees to both these lines like this. Straight line like this. So just imagine this line over here is coming towards you. Towards you. Okay. Just imagine it is going towards you. Like it comes from the screen towards you. This line goes to the right side. Right side. Oh God, my handwriting. And this Y line goes up. All right. And if you look closely, you'll understand that we have three lines over here, which are at 90 degrees to each other. Okay. We have line number X, which goes to the right side. We have line known as Z, which goes towards you. It's like this, but I can't show 3D on a screen. Okay. Abhi you don't have 3D goggles. So Z over here, just imagine it's coming from the screen to you. And we have a third thing, which is Y, which is going up. So these are the three directions it is going. So basically dimensions means is the three directions that any shape is in. So if you look at a cube over here, this shape is in three directions. Direction number 1, direction number 2, and direction number 3. All right. So this is Z axis, this is Y axis, this is X axis. So we say that this shape is 3D. But if you look at a triangle, so look over here. If you look at a triangle, you will see that this triangle has only two directions. So this is Y direction, this is X direction. There is no Z. It doesn't go like this. There is no Z or like this. Okay. There is only X and there is only Y. So I'll say it is 2D. Here it was going in three directions, Z, Y and X. So I would say it is 3D. Just a minute. Okay. Prince, you cannot see the screen. Other people, can you see the screen? Just tell.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Achha, you can see the screen. Prince, do one thing. Close the Zoom app and then log in back. So come back to the meeting. I think then you will be able to see the screen. All right. Yeah. Okay. So coming back to the point, we were talking about dimensions. All right. So let's say 3D mein you go in three directions. Z, which goes like this, मतलब पीछे जा रहा है, पीछे, back, or in the front, coming through the screen. Then we have X, which goes sideways, so it is left side, it is going this, it can also go like this, right side. And we have Y over here, which goes up or it can go down. Okay, all these are 90 degrees to each other. So any shape which has all three directions, X, Y and Z, is known as 3D. We have, and then we come to triangle over here. It has only Y and X. It doesn't have Z. So we say it is 2D क्योंकि दो ही direction है. So 2 and D means dimension. So 2D. And then we come over here to a point. A point is only a point. It's not, there is no Y axis to a point. There is only X axis. Or you can say that it has only Y axis, no X axis. Or you can say it has only Z axis, no Y or X. It is a very complex topic, 1D, but don't worry. So this point is only there. There is no direction to it. So basically it only goes to X, or let's say it only goes to Y, but it doesn't go to both. So it is 1D. So basically 3D is X, Y, Z तीनों है. 2D is only X, Y is there. And 1D is either X is there or Y is there. Okay. So this is a very basic concept. 3D is three directions, Z, Y, X. 2D is two directions, so X and Y. And 1D is only one direction, which is X, or it can be Y, depends on how you look at it. So this is a very deep concept, I understand. But if you have understood what I just said, just type in the chat box yes, because I can't see you folks right now. If you have not, then come off mute and ask me. Then I'll again explain it to you because it is very important. Okay, you have understood it. Thank you so much. All right. So I'll go ahead. Okay. So these are very basic geometrical concepts you have to understand. And also tell you why the movies in the theater are called 3D is because when you watch a movie on a screen, nothing is coming towards you. Okay. Nothing is coming towards you. When you watch a movie on the screen, you just watch it on the TV. But when you watch a 3D movie, theater में जाके goggles पहन के, it feels like the characters are coming towards you from the screen. Screen से बाहर आ रहे हैं. So that direction of screen से बाहर आने का, that is the Z axis. So that is why we say कि the movie is 3D. Okay, Piyusha is saying 0D is point and 1D is line. Yeah, absolutely. Piyusha, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So this is for this, folks. This is 1D is line. Yeah, Piyusha. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'll just reiterate. 1D is line as it is going in X direction. Or you can be vertical also. It is Y. So absolutely right, Piyusha. Kudos to you. And the rest are the same. 2D is a shape. It is triangle or something. Or cube is 3D. Yeah, okay.
भैया 1D और 2D में क्या फर्क होता है?
Okay,
को ठीक
so
से समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
ठेड़े बताता हूँ. So 1D, okay, so let's look at a line. Let's assume ये एक line है हमारे पास. Okay, ऐसा. Okay, just a minute. I'll draw a better line actually. So yeah, this is better now. Okay, so I have a line over here, and let's say I have a triangle over here. Okay, like this. Tx. All right. So basically 1D और 2D में difference ऐसा है कि 1D में it only goes in one direction. 2D में we have two directions. For example, अभी triangle को देखो. So the triangle has two directions over here like this. So let me just draw this. Okay. So let's say ये y है और ये इधर जा रहा है. So if you look at it, triangle is also going like this. और triangle को height भी है. देखो height है इधर triangle को h. और triangle को length है length l. Like this. Okay, so it is going in two directions. This is not y, this is x. So I would say that this is 2D. 2D मतलब दो डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है. तो ट्रायंगल को हाइट भी होती है, ट्रायंगल को लेंथ भी होती है ना, इसलिए हम बोलते हैं इसको 2D है वो. पर इफ यू लुक एट अ लाइन ओवर हियर, लाइन को सिर्फ लाइन को हाइट है क्या इसमें? देयर इज नो h ओवर हियर. देयर इज नो h.
Okay, understood.
देयर इज ओनली वन डायरेक्शन. यस, सो दैट्स व्हाई वी से 1D. और क्यूब में नीचे देखोगे इधर, तो उसको 3 है, उसको हाइट भी है, ऐसे हाइट है उसको लेंथ भी है, लेंथ, and it has also has breadth b. So that's why we say it is 3D. Understand? If you understood this, just type in the chat box here so that I can go ahead.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Isha was telling me that TXO line is joining towards us means 3D. Yeah, you're right. So basically 3D is anything which comes to you or goes away from you. It is actually a wonderful concept which we will learn later on. Okay, so we go to the next part of our lecture today, which is parallel lines. So has anybody over here heard about parallel lines? What does parallel line mean?
Yes, भैया.
मैं बताऊँ क्या?
Radha, you first go, then Suraj you go.
भैया, any lines on a same plane that never meet.
That never meet, absolutely. Suraj,
Never intersect.
yeah, that is the official
Yes.
term. So never intersect. So intersect means to meet. For others in this lecture, I'll just quickly tell you what parallel lines are. So basically, parallel lines are nothing but lines which never meet. It means that even if the line goes on for infinity, मतलब इधर से इधर जाएंगे forever, like this. Even if it goes like this or like this, they are never going to meet. ये जो distance है ना इन दोनों का, वो continuous रहेगा for life. Okay, yeah, it can go till infinity. So basically, this is what parallel lines are. So next type of lines are, okay, so basically before I ask you this, tell me, are these two parallel lines?
No,
And why are they not parallel lines?
because भैया, if they extend a little, they will intersect each other.
Absolutely, yeah. So Ritukanda is also typing in the chat box. So thank you so much, Ritu. Okay. So they are intersecting lines. Why? Is because, as you said, Radha, if they continue, they are going to meet somewhere. So that's why they are intersecting lines. So this is a point, and this point is known as intersecting point. Okay. Okay, sorry. So basically, somebody just take a screenshot of this. This is very basic geometry, and post it in the group, WhatsApp group, and just type in the chat box, yes, done, or something like that. Once you do it, it's basically I can't see anyone on the screen, so I don't know if you're giving a thumbs up or not. I want to wait for 10 seconds.
Done.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so we go to the next part. Is recap. Very easy questions. Well, it's same thing which I told you like 2 minutes ago. So quickly, one by one, come off mute and tell me. Wait a minute, I'll just cold call. I don't want the usual people to talk. So I'm going to request now people, I'm going to request Tanishka. Can you come off mute and tell us what a point is? The first question. Tanishka, are you there with us? Dot. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. So yeah, you're close. It is a dot. So basically, it is nothing but the basic unit in geometry like this. So this can be said to be a point. Okay. So it is the basic unit in geometry. It is a 0D structure. 0D, मतलब zero dimensional. Then the next question I'm gonna ask is to Kimaya. Can you come off mute and answer the second question?
Yes, a line is a combination of points.
Yes. And which dimension it is?
Two dimension.
Okay. You're right at the first point that a line is a combination of points like this. If I just combine a lot of points, I get a line like this. But the second thing is a line is a 1D structure. It is not 2D. Is because it has only one direction. So let's say it is X over here. But if you have a straight line, ऐसे खड़ा line होगा, though we'll say it is a Y. So it will say it is a 1D structure. So line is always a 1D, one dimensional. It only goes in one direction. So one dimensional, 1D. Okay. So the third question, it's very easy now. I'm going to request Karan, can you come off mute and answer the third question for us? All right. Seems Karan is not with us. So, okay, I'm going to request Pranav. Pranav, can you answer the third question quickly? Okay, Suhas, go ahead.
Parallel lines means the lines that doesn't intersect.
Yeah, absolutely correct. So the lines which don't intersect like this, which go on till infinity, are parallel line. Very easy, right? So the fourth question is obviously, you know what parallel lines are. So now quickly, anyone was not answered, come off mute and just tell me what are the intersecting lines. Suhas, someone else. You just answered it. Yeah, Prathamesh, you can answer. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I answer?
Yes, absolutely, Prathamesh, go ahead.
Intersecting lines are two lines which cross each other. They
Yeah, absolutely correct,
they
Prathamesh.
cut each other at a point.
Yes.
They cut each other at a
So
point.
basically, it is like this. Let's say we have two lines like this. So they don't look intersecting. They are not meeting right now. But if I extend it a little bit like this, you're going to see that these lines meet over here. So we are going to call it intersecting lines, IL. And the point which they intersect is IP. All right. After this, we go to the last question. Now, this is a little critical thinking one question. Okay, you have to think a little bit over here before answering this. But it is not difficult. But I'm going to request someone else who has not spoken because I love hearing your voices, folks. So I'm going to request someone, and I really hope they are paying attention right now because I don't like, when I ask someone and they don't answer me. It just, it just seems that you don't pay attention in the lecture, and that's really bad because we just have like what 1 hour ka lecture. Okay, so next I'm going to ask the question two is Dheeraj. Can you come off mute and answer the fifth question? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you are not responding to when I, call you out, call your name. So I just want to tell you that this is not appreciated, and this is, I just wanted to say this is because I'm here to teach you all. Okay, I already know all of this, so it's for you. These lectures are meant for you. Okay, so you are the ones to learn over here. And the rest of you who are participating in the class, like really kudos to you. Because of you, my lecture becomes lively. So thank you so much for that. So the fifth question, I saw Swas, you raised your hand. If you want to go ahead and answer, you can.
By using lines.
Okay, thank you, Prince. Just stay off mute for 2 minutes. So how do we create shape is by using lines. So if I want to create a rectangle, can you just tell me the
भैया
process? Just a minute, Aditya. Prince is answering.
भैया can
Just hold on a sec, Aditya. So okay, Prince. So I want to create a rectangle. Okay. So basically, what do? I take one line like this. Then I put one more line. इसके आगे क्या करूँ मैं?
इसके आगे ना उसका लाइन से ज्वाइन कर देने का दोनों.
Like this. I want a rectangle.
रेक्टेंगल.
हाँ.
और रेक्टेंगल. हाँ, तो फिर वैसे ही एक और बनाएंगे ज्वाइन करके.
So like this.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. So basically, why I'm showing you this is very basic. Thank you so much, Prince. So why I'm showing you this is my point is by using basic shapes, lines, points, triangles, rectangles, you can draw and make and create anything you want. ये basic है. और इसलिए this is why we are learning geometry is so that you will be able to create your own things in real life, to create your own projects, to create कोई आपसे like one of you, if they are a civil engineer, if someone becomes a civil engineer in the next 10 years, sorry, they can create their own buildings. और building create करने के लिए यही लगता है. If you're creating your own machine, somebody wants to become an aeronautical engineer, somebody wants to become an artist or anything. If you want to create planes or create your own comics or anything, you need geometry. इसलिए हम लोग ये सीख रहे हैं. So this is what I want to tell you is why are we learning geometry? There is always a reason why we do anything we are doing. Piyusha, you're asking me how to create a circle. Okay, yeah, good question, Piyusha. Okay, so I'll just answer it. Okay, so I'm going to create a circle, but bear with me. I don't have proper geometrical instruments right now. Rounder nahi mere paas. So just assume this is a circle. Okay, it may look like something else. Okay, so let's say I have a point over here. So if you can see the point, just type yes in the chat box. Because बहुत ही छोटा सा है. Yeah, okay. Rutu is saying yes. Tanishka is saying yes. Okay, Radha is also. Okay, thank you so much, folks. Okay, Maya is also saying yes. Okay, so this is a point over here. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, it's very small. Yeah, it is. Like, it is supposed to be small. So let's say we have a point over here. I'm going to name this point as P. Okay, point P है हमारे पास. तो अभी point P से at any distance, let's say I have a distance इधर. I create one more point. Point D. Okay. All right. And now what I'm going to do is this distance from here to here between D and P, let us say, assume karo कि let us say this distance is distance X. Chota sa distance X. So we have 2 points P and D and chota sa distance X. Now what I'm going to do is from point P, okay, so ये point से point P, I'm going to draw points in all directions around P. मतलब P के हर direction पे ऐसे points draw करने वाला हो. The only thing we have to remember is जो distance होगा ना P से लेके कोई भी अलग point तक, it should be equal to X. All right. So these are our conditions. I'm going to draw points all around P. And the distance between P and the point should be equal to X. It shouldn't be different. It should be only equal to X. So let's say we have one more point over here. इधर एक point निकला Q. Okay. ये बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया. It's not X, but anyway, just like assume that you have X. Okay, so let's say it is X, and then again I draw one more point which is X. ऐसे point draw करते जाओगे ना ऐसे 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 ऐसे. So you're going to get a shape which is very familiar to you. Let's say we have a point here, 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 like this. Okay. So the distance between these 2 points is X. Distance between this point is also X. Distance between this is also X. So midpoint से लेके हर point तक distance is same. All right. So the way we create a circle कैसे draw करते हैं हम लोग, is basically circle is nothing but a point, a shape P. इस point से लेके हर अलग point तक distance same होता है. So the distance between all points from the midpoint is same. So the circle is nothing but a shape having a midpoint from which all points around it are at the same distance. अभी समझा सर्कल कैसे. और ये लोग ये चीजें आपको लोग है ना स्कूल में भी करते हो. व्हेन यू टेक अ राउंडर लेते हो ना कंपास, उसको एक पॉइंट पे ऐसे प्लेस करते हो एंड देन यू जस्ट मूव इट अराउंड. उस पे पेंसिल लगाया होता है. द प्रिंसिपल इज सेम. इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे आप लोग पॉइंट ड्रॉ कर रहे हो. और जब आप लाइन ड्रॉ करते हो पेंसिल से, लाइन इज नथिंग बट अ कलेक्शन ऑफ पॉइंट्स. सो यू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू ड्रॉ अ सर्कल नाउ? ऑल राइट. So just type in the chat box yes so that I can understand. Okay, so all right, wonderful. So we are going to go ahead now. Circle is a type of point. No, Suraj. Circle is a collection of points.
Q.
अभी तो बताया मैंने, मिड पॉइंट होता है और बाकी जो पॉइंट्स है इट्स इक्वल डिस्टेंस. सो इट्स मोर देन वन पॉइंट, राइट? All right. So we go to the next type is types of lines. So we saw that line is a collection of points. All right. And either we have a line. It's a very basic line. So I'm going to call it a line, obviously. And here, what I want to tell is, and these things, folks, you already know. I'm just having a quick recap before we begin our actual geometry lesson. Is because these basic things, I feel that everybody should know. Because once you know the concept behind it, आपको समझ आता है कि ये क्यों कर रहे हैं, कैसा होता है, mathematics will be easier for you to understand. आपको समझेगा कि actually क्या चल रहा है. I don't want you to, only solve sums. और सिर्फ आंसर नहीं चाहिए मुझे. I want you to understand what mathematics is. It's very beautiful. It's very interesting. All right. So this thing over here, can anyone tell me what do they represent in a line? ये line है हमारे पास.
लाइन उधर खत्म हो रही,
कौन बोला है खत्म हो रही
तो
है?
मतलब उधर से आगे भी जा सकती.
Yes.
All right. Okay. In the chat box there is something infinity. Rutugan.
वो दोनों साइड से एक्सटेंड हो सकती है.
Absolutely.
वो
Pratham.
पॉइंट क्या है? एरो है, एरो.
Arrow है. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. All of you are correct. So it is an arrow. So arrow मतलब infinity तक जा सकती है. ऐसे. Infinity मतलब वो जा रही है, मतलब डायरेक्शन देते हैं ना हम लोग रोड पे जाते हुए, ऐसे होता है ना, देखो टर्न राइट ऐसे. तो दिस मीन्स टू गो अहेड. सो इट गोज टिल इंफिनिटी. इंफिनिटी को ऐसे दिखाते हैं, इंफिनिटी. ऑलराइट, इट्स प्रीटी नाइस एंड प्रीटी ओके. इट्स कंटिन्यूअस. या सूरज. सो बेसिकली लाइन को जब ये दिखाते हैं ना हम लोग एरोज, इट मीन्स दैट इट इज कंटिन्यूअस, इट नेवर एंड्स. ओके, सो वंस यू अंडरस्टूड दिस, वी आर गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. This abhi, if you observe, this is known as a ray. Abhi, tell me if this line is continuous on both the directions. Both sides पे continuous है क्या?
No.
No भैया.
क्यों?
नो नो नो,
Only one
क्योंकि
side.
इसका उस
Continue.
साइड पे रे नहीं है,
एरो के साइड वाला ही
मतलब एरो
कंटिन्यू
नहीं
है.
है, वो एरो.
Yeah, absolutely. So either there is no arrow over here. Okay, there is no arrow over here, and there is an arrow
वो एक
over here.
पॉइंट है एक तरफ.
Yeah. So basically, it only goes in one direction. It doesn't go in this direction. So basically, a ray is nothing but a ray is a line which only travels in one direction. It doesn't go in another direction. Okay. It's very obvious from the diagram over here. It doesn't, it stops over here, but it goes over here like this. All right. So this is known as a ray.
भैया क्वेश्चन
Yeah.
भैया एक रे और एक लाइन मतलब एक पैरेलल लाइन हो सकते क्या ऊपर से और नीचे लाइन
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
ओहो
Yeah, and Piyusha, yeah, absolutely. You're reminding me, folks, we have to speak only in English. You want to ask me a question, ask in English. All right.
ओके
Even if it's wrong, there is no problem because it's going to be wrong right now. You're in ninth standard. Ninth standard, it's going to be wrong. It's okay. But just imagine you 10 years down the line when you are in your job or you go to college in 7 years time, 6, 7 years time, you will be so fluent in English, you'll be able to impress other people. Just imagine how awesome it would be. You have 6 years to improve, 6 or what, 3, 4 years, depending on what degree you take. So this is like, that's my aim for you. That's one of my aims is that you all are fluent in English in the next 2 years. And that is possible but for that you have to practice. Practice makes a person perfect. Always remember this. All right. So, okay, next type of line. So, okay, tell me if this line has arrows or not.
No, bhaiya.
नो
No,
नो
no,
So, will this line continue or not? Obviously.
नो
No.
नो
Not.
So, there are no arrows over here. So, obviously, this line is not going to continue. Yeah, absolutely right, Tanishka. It is a line segment. So, what does a segment mean? Is segment. Segment means the meaning of segment is a part.
Line.
Yes, exactly. So, a segment means a part, and obviously, a line segment will mean part of line. So,
लाइन
this is like the direct translation of what segment is. So, part of line. So, this is if you just imagine if I cut this line over here and take it down like this, I get this. All right. So, it is a line segment. Very nice. Yeah. Line segment. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So now I'm going to clear this because there is a lot of drawing on the screen. Okay, so we have a line, we have a ray and a line segment. Now we have to know how to name these lines. Okay, so let's say if I have a point over here, point A. So what will be the name of the line be?
line A.
Yeah, obviously. So yeah, it will be line A. Okay, but let's say I have a line point over here. Then what will be the name of the line be?
Line AB.
AB,
Line AB, yeah, or line BA, whatever.
BA.
Because never forget, folks, this line is continuous on both sides. Understand? So this,
Yes.
so if it's continuous from both sides, it can be BA or AB, it depends. Okay. So let's say I have a point C over here. So what will be the name of the line be?
ABC or BAC.
How will it be BAC?
Sorry, ABC or CBA.
Ah,
No,
see,
bhaiya, like.
Oh,
ए सी बी
BCA.
और बी सी ए
Yes, yes,
Okay.
वही.
Absolutely, yeah. So it will be BCA or ACB. So either C होगा बीच में. Yeah. All right. So okay. So this is line ACB or BCA. So we come to the next point. Either नीचे ray. We'll come to this ray. Let's say I have a point over here, D. So what will be the name be?
डी
D.
Ready.
Yes, D only.
Yeah, ray. Okay. So I have a point over here. Let's say it is O. Then what will be the name be?
Ray OD.
Yeah. And why is it ray OD,
Yes,
not
yes.
ray DA?
Yes, only OD.
Why?
क्योंकि भैया O, because O is not continuous, it's a line. मतलब वो ray.
Absolutely. So always remember, folks, wherever the line does not continue, that point you'll tell first. Okay. So in naming, it is known as nomenclature. It means to name something. So in line naming, always remember the point, the part or the direction where the line does not continue, you start from there. Okay. So okay, I'm just going to clear this up. So let's say we have a ray like this, and there is a point S and a point T. So what will be the name be of this ray?
ST.
ST, absolutely, yeah. Because it does not go to this side, it goes to this side. Always remember this, it is very important. Because we are going to be solving questions on this later on. So this is why, and people make a lot of mistakes in this. So this is very important. Always remember, name from where the line starts. Okay. And if the line has no start, it is a continuous line, then you can name however you want. All right. So line segment, come to the line segment over here. We have 2 points over here. Let's say C and T. What will be the name be now?
CT.
And there is one more.
TC.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very easy. Yeah, line CT or line TC. And why is it like this? Is because same principle. There is no continuing. It does not continue. So you can name it from any way you want. You can name it like this, or you can name it like this. Okay. So this is known as naming of lines, nomenclature of lines. And if you have understood this, give me a thumb. No, don't give me a thumbs up. Just put it in the chat box, yes, so that I can continue. Go ahead. Okay, I see a lot of yeses here. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll go ahead. I have 2 line segments. So can anyone tell me what these line segments are right now? At the bottom of the screen.
Parallel line.
Parallel lines.
There are parallel line segments. All right, absolutely correct. Parallel
हाँ
line segments.
भैया अगर फिर वो इंग्लिश
Yeah,
if
English.
one would be line, one would be then will what would we will call then?
They are parallel line and ray. Like call it like parallel line and ray. Or you can say line and ray
Line
are
ray.
parallel. Like this. Basically, parallel means that two things never intersect. That is the definition of parallel. So if two lines never intersect, they are parallel lines. If two line segments don't intersect, parallel line segments. If a ray and a line don't intersect, you just say that the ray and line are parallel. That is okay. So next point, next part. Let's say we have a segment BC over here and a segment AB. So I can see it from my like I can look at it and say that they are similar. They're same. Segment AB is equal to segment BC. So we'll say that these segments are equal. So the segments which are equal in length are called as congruent segments. So this is a new word, I think so. So congruent, this word. It means
Equal.
yes, to be equal. Direct translation. So to be equal is congruent. So obviously these segments are equal. So we'll say they are congruent segments. Comparing segments. So okay, so if I have two segments, segment BC and segment AB, obviously segment AB is greater than segment BC is because they are not same. Okay. So I'm going to request someone to quickly take a screenshot of this, post it on the group. Type yes in the chat box. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. And after that, I'm going to move ahead. All right. Thank you so much, Piyusha. So all about segments now. We did lines, we did rays, we did nomenclature, naming, we did why geometry is important, where we can use it in life. Bhumika, you also did it. Okay, thank you so much. So all of this we did, and now we come to the second last part of our lecture. So I told you folks, today's lecture is going to be very easy, very short, not much thinking. Okay, so these are parallel segments as we saw in the previous slide. Next are this. So have you ever, okay, can anyone tell me what these type of segments are called? Have you ever heard it?
Intersecting.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Nice observation. They're intersecting, yes. But there's an official word for it. I'll give you a clue. Look at this over here, like this.
Right angle.
Yes.
Right angle, yeah. So there are intersecting right angle segments. There is a word for right angle.
Perpendicular.
Yeah, absolutely. Who was that? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Bhaiya, me.
Yes, absolutely correct. So perpendicular. So perpendicular is nothing but the fancy word for having a right angle. So this is perpendicular.
भैया
Ah,
जाने दो.
wow. Okay. So perpendicular is nothing but right angle. So when two line segments are intersecting each other and they are at 90 degrees, right angle means 90 degrees to each other, they are known as perpendicular segments. And there is a sign for perpendicular. It is this. Oh God, okay. This. It is like this. So if you draw it like this, wait a minute, like this. Oh,
उल्टा टी
हाँ देखो ऐसे draw किया and you draw it like this. Oh God. Just assume a perpendicular. Okay. So yeah. So this is another perpendicular lines. And I'll tell you one thing about mathematics or science, folks, is the Europeans did a lot of work in this, and they were the ones, to publish the books. That is why we have all these fancy names. Okay, these are all Latin names, Latin, German, French names, and that is why these are so fancy names. It's a perpendicular. They didn't say right angle because Latin came before English. Okay, that's why there are so difficult names, but the meaning is very simple. So perpendicular segment, and the last are obviously intersecting segments. Very easy, nothing to be afraid about. Just take a quick screenshot, folks, post it on the group so that I can move ahead. And type yes in the chat box, obviously. Like that's what we do. All right, I'm going to go ahead. So we come to the last part of today's lecture. Short and sweet lecture, very easy lecture. So we come to the last part. So the last part is basically I have nothing but, okay, you have to tell me what this is. What do you think this is? Okay.
Integers.
In a line there are line segment.
number line.
Yeah, Prathamesh, yeah. So this is a number line. Okay, so this is a number line. Nothing, difficult, a number line. What I have done is, on this line, as someone rightly said, I have defined points. ऐसे points मैंने इधर इधर लिए. So I took small points. Sorry, I'm speaking Hindi. That is wrong. I should not speak in Hindi today. Okay. So I've taken certain points on this number line like this, this, this. I have named them. All right. So these are number lines and I have named them. And just hold on a second, folks. Okay, no problem. Okay. And I have named those line now points. So this is point A, this is point B, this is point C, and this is point E, and this is point D. So what we're going to do is, it's very easy thing we're going to be doing right now is that, and also yeah, these are the units I've given. So this is 4, this is 0, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1. It's like this, okay? So now what are we going to be doing is, let's say I have segment CA. So where is segment CA now? If I look at it, then I'll see that segment CA is from here to here. So can anyone tell me what the length of segment CA is? It's right in front of you. It's literally on the screen.
Two भैया.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. So it is 2. Why is it 2? It's because it starts from 2 goes to 4. So 4 minus 2 kiya maine. So if I do 4 minus 2, I get 2. Okay. So the next point we go to segment EA. So what is the length of segment EA? And it's come on. What is the length of segment EA? Come on, folks, it's on the screen. Jaldi se give me the answer. Segment EA means point E is over here. Point A is over here.
6.
This segment.
6.
Yeah, thank you. And it is 6 is because, okay, so you can see that this is minus 2, okay? Minus 2, and this is plus 4. So why is it plus 6? It's because just imagine you're hopping from this place. So you go from this, like this. And just count the number of hops. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically minus 2 to 0 is distance is 2 and 0 to 4 is 4. So I add it. So I get 6. So that's why I said that segment EA was 6. All right. Yes, Suraj, I saw your question. Don't worry. I'm going to answer it. Okay. So basically we have segment EA is 6. So if you're okay, so this is basically pretty easy if you understood how to take the length, how to understand the length of a segment from a number line. Type yes in the chat box. If no, then I'll tell you again, obviously. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so before I go ahead to the last part of today's lecture, I'm going to answer Suraj your question. No, wait, who asked me that question? I can't see the chat right now. Just a minute, hold on a second.
मैंने आया
Yeah, Suraj. So your question is that why do we always assume the left side to be negative and the right side to be positive of a line? Okay, a wonderful question. It is a very critical thinking one question. So I'm going to answer this for you. Is okay. You tell me how you read English, Suraj. Like if you do you read English from like this way or do you read it this way? Like you read a sentence, you read this sentence
upper side
like this, right? Like this.
Yes.
yes
We read from left to right. Let's work together. We don't read like this. English. All right. In Latin also. In Latin also we read from left to right. Okay. So when the mathematicians were working, they were mostly European. I just told you. Okay. So they are mostly European. So what they did was they assumed. So they just created this logic is because we read from left to right, we'll just draw it like this, that the lesser numbers will be on the left side, like this side, and as we go from left to right, the value will be increasing. And this is because we read from left to right in English or Latin, actually, like the people who created it. But in China, it is right. Are you sure, Neeraj? In China, they read from right to left. And again, to answer this question, we are using, yes. So we're using European numbers over here. That's why we read it from. And basically it is nothing but actually you can show it from right to left as well. Like you can write -2 over here and +4 over here as well. No problem. It is a line. This is imaginary. Okay. Like this is just to represent numbers. We just do this because the entire world is using this. Like from many centuries, we are just using this method. That's why people use it. Understand, Suraj? And it started because we read from left to right. And we always, as we understand this, our brain, what it does is we always go in an ascending order. We go from the minimum to the maximum. Counting maybe when you count numbers, you start from the lowest and go to the highest, right? The same way. We start from the lowest on the left and go to the highest on the right side. So that is the logic. And if Mandarin or Chinese is right to left, then I think their number line must be right to left from if it's in Chinese. Okay, I don't know about that.
I got China mal.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this is not a propaganda. Anyway. So okay. So ये बहुत basic था. So this is what our lecture was today. I have a quick do now for you. There are going to be 3 questions on the screen. You have to solve them and post the photo on the WhatsApp group with your name at the top. Or send it to me personally. Actually, do one thing. Send it to me personally. You're going to have 5 minutes for this, and the questions are over here. So what you have to do is, I forgot to write the question. Wonderful. So the question is, find the distances, find the lengths of the segment. All right. So that is the question. There are 6 segments you have to find the lengths of the segments. And also there is again one thing, also show which is greater in length. All right. So this is the question. Find the length of the segments and also show which is greater. And these are the questions. Somebody just quickly take a screenshot and post it on the WhatsApp group so that everybody can see this. And if you have done it, put it yes in the chat box. You have, yeah, Piyusha, you can drop off, no problem. So you have, okay, it's 11:39. You have, it's very easy. So 5 minutes, 11:44 will be back. And after that, we will be done with the day. So quickly, folks, solve this. Send me the photos
Done.
on WhatsApp group, and then you can come back, and then I'll leave it. Don't drop off. Okay. I'll just play some soft music till then for us. Okay. So begin, folks.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the evening falls and I'm left there with my thoughts, and the image of you being with someone else, well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go. So I'll go, I will go. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Even though I might not like this, I think that you'll be happier. I want you to be happier. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I want